Okay, continuing the conversation about
Right.
packing. It's still today. This is like the fourth shirt I've had on in one day.
And you finished packing, right?
Yeah, well, here's the deal. Yes, except for my toiletries. We found out today that we thought carry-ons were included in our ticket. Who are we flying with again?
Avianca, it's the airline from Colombia, Central America.
So we don't know anything about this airline.
Great coffee.
Yeah, great. And we found out that carry-ons are not included, and we'd have to pay a bunch for them, and it's actually cheaper to pay for one large suitcase than two carry-ons. So we had to go back up into the attic and get the big suitcase, and now I'm going to transfer all of my stuff into the big suitcase.
And honey, I need to start packing here soon. I had to break away from coffee to do this.
Right.
And now I'm going to pack, and it'll take me about 15 minutes.
Okay, what are you going to put in your suitcase?
Well, I'm going to put in a couple of pairs of pants, long pants, because that's what men wear there. And I'll have a pair of shorts if it really gets bad. 7 days, 7 of your basic, underwear and kind of stuff. Simple toiletries. And I always remember that I can go they actually have Walmart in Guatemala City. I can just go there and buy stuff. If I need shampoo or if I need soap, I can get it. So very, very, very minimal. A couple of t-shirts.
2?
3.
Okay.
And my computer that I'll be making videos on.
Now, are you going to bring any kind of jacket or anything?
Yeah, I'm going to bring a rain jacket. Probably will not bring a sweater.
Yeah.
My little blue rain jacket is very portable. Yeah, my phone and...
What about shoes?
I have one pair of black sneakers, and I don't think I'll bring a dress pair. If I have to dress up for anything, which I don't anticipate, I may go get a pair of Guatemalan shoes. Why not? And then bring it back home.
This is literally the first time he's given any of this any
true.
thought.
That's true. Well, I have given it thought. Because, when you pack and travel a lot, you have in your mind, you already know what to bring.
Okay, here's a question for you.
Oh, and I need to get a little notebook for class. So I might pick up one either in the little store there or over at Walmart once again.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable. I've never been to a country where that a Walmart.
No.
That's like, oh my goodness, unbelievable.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah,
I'm going to use my notebook from Spanish for Educators. So I still have that.
Right.
It's like 20 years old. I'm going to bring that one.
Yeah.
Add to it. So
maybe one dress shirt, like a long sleeve shirt that looks a little dressy.
Yeah.
And it's a couple of hats. But if I like something over there, I'll buy it.
Yeah, of course.
And that'll be fun to bring it back.
You know what I love?
I know. Oh yeah, I'm gonna bring the filter that I hand pour my coffee with.
That's good.
And we'll buy a bag of coffee there, ground, and we'll just have hot water. We'll have access to our kitchen. And we can make coffee anytime we want to, or we can go down and get it for $1 in the little place where we're staying.
Yeah, I like that plan.
I'm talking coffee from Guatemala. It's different,
I can't wait to taste it. Yes. I've never had coffee from Guatemala.
Cafe Antigua is one of the brands.
Yeah.
So, man, I'm psyched.
I know there are a lot.
So psyched.
You can visit a coffee plantation, but you have to endure like 12 hours of driving on curvy roads, and we were like...
Yeah, I don't know if we're going to do that. We may do some hiking while we're there, and, it's basically learning Spanish, being with people who speak Spanish, making friends, talking to people as much as we can in Spanish. It's going to be hard on us. It should be, so that we really learn. We only have 5 weeks.
Yeah.
So, I think I had, just since yesterday, I think I've doubled my vocabulary because I had almost nothing to start with.
Yeah, no doubt.
And so.
Yeah, well, I spent about 3 hours yesterday reviewing Spanish. And
right. Solamente español.
I literally woke up thinking in Spanish. So I went to sleep doing Duolingo.
Will this be fun, honey?
Yeah, it'll be fun.
It'll be so much fun.
Well, here's the thing. I mean, I have 0 expectations. I'm not expecting... So we're not going as tourists, This is not like hit all the sites to see. We're not super interested in the Mayan temple area. And
we'll probably run into that. And also, we'll see art museums. We'll eat a lot of great food.
Yeah,
You know?
I'm just saying the hot touristy spots are not on our agenda,
Right.
but we don't really have an agenda. Our
Yeah.
agenda is to absorb as much Spanish as possible. We're going to try to find a dentist and get some cheap dental work
That's
done.
true. That's true. Which will
And
be easy to find those places. They are everywhere from what I've looked
yeah,
at.
and yeah, just spend time being immersed. I think, you know, when you have like an open schedule like that, it's a completely different kind of trip. So that's really going to be fun.
You give a chance for the unexpected and events to happen that really do change your life. It's so cool to be open.
Mm-hmm. I do want to hit the I'm going to call them flea market type places, and there are apparently a lot. And I do have an interest in fabric, so I understand the Mayans have a lot of interesting fabric. And, you
They
know.
said like 60% of the people there are ethnically indigenous.
Yeah.
Mayan.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's
pretty
very cool.
So, mi amor, this is going to work out.
Back when you were talking about you could go to Walmart and get something, I wanted to say something I love to do. When I don't have a carry-on, I can do this. Because you know how you have to put all your liquids in 1 quart size baggie if you just have it in your carry-on. And that's usually a real challenge for us. And I just buy the shampoo when I get there and leave it there. That's easier. But this time I can bring back some things like shampoo, and then the next however many months, as you're, you know, washing your hair, you're reading this bottle in Spanish.
Yes.
And I've had that experience in so many languages. And it's so cool because you kind of forget that you were there. And then you see it and you're like, oh, that's a great memory.
It keeps that feeling that you were going there for in the first place. That's so cool.
Yeah. All right. Well, to review, I've got 2 pairs of pants. One of them I wear, and then 3 skirts and 1 pair of shorts that I probably will not wear. And that's it. And then maybe 5 shirts. So not that you asked, but that's what I'm packing. And that's pretty minimal, but I think it's going to be just right. And then, you know, maybe I'll buy a cool shirt there.
Is it correct to say estamos listo?
Sí.
We are ready.
Mm-hmm. I did want to say we read the stuff we know about Guatemala. We can say in 1 minute or less. But one of the things we read is Guatemalans are sensitive to foreigners who wear, like a man wears a woman's shirt or a woman wears a man's shirt. They don't like that. And I guess they have traditional type clothing that is obvious to them. This is a woman's shirt or this is a man's shirt. But as expats, you don't have that attachment to that clothing. And so they said be sensitive to that.
So it's okay to step into their culture. And part of that is you have to wear conservative clothing. And that's okay. That's the way it is.
Right.
They probably do it for a very good reason that we don't know yet. So we accept that.
Right. And we've taught a lot of Guatemalan students, and we have always enjoyed it. They've always been really kind, nice. And the women do tend to wear long skirts. As I review my memories of my students, that's very true. And their mothers who would come to the school. All right. Let's go pack, honey.
Let's do it.
Always make a copy of your passports and your credit cards and keep them in a separate place. I'm a knitter, and let me tell you, that's a struggle. I'm not bringing any yarn, but I'm bringing my needles, and I'm going to bring a crochet needle. And that way, if I get yarn, I won't feel like, oh no, now I have to buy like my 5th pair of size 11 needles. I always bring 1 pair of earrings when I travel, and silver hoops go with everything. Guatemala has the same electricity and type of plugs, so I'm going to bring an extra adapter. And this is kind of fun. So when I travel, sometimes, you know, you want to trinket. I get these little travel purses. This one actually has euros in it, and it was from Croatia. So, you know, you want to keep your money separate from your dollars and make it easy to find.
Lo siento, mi vida. Yo sé que no puedo. Nada. Esperanza que se fue conmigo nada. Io, Io, alza.
Don't forget passports, crochet hook, and knitting needles. Okay, this is my Spanish for Educators, obviously. And in case you were wondering, you know, it talks about the basics, and then at school, younger students, older students, discipline, the counselors, problems you might encounter. I thought that's really useful. I don't know where we got this Spanish, English, Psalm and Proverbs, but that's pretty cool. This is my notebook. I'm going to take this, and I don't know when I started this, but probably 2004. I'm a doodler when I'm learning. I forgot so much of this stuff, so I'll look at this on the airplane. I got some notes from that class, and this is so wild. Where is it? Here we go. This was my name before I was married, and I cut out notes from my high school Spanish book and just like stapled them to the back of the notebook and kept this. I cannot believe it. That's how badly I want to learn Spanish.